gonna sound really bad, and I'm sorry, but I have to keep it real, and it's gonna be sound really bad. So I'm apologizing in beforehand, but I'm a cheat. The first nigga I see with the chest, and he got his little chest, and first nigga, it's rap. I'm a cheat. I'm sorry.
Hey, how everybody doing today? Guess what we talking about? How important is physical attraction in a relationship? Right? Our drink today is I don't even know if I pronounce this. Why does it say liquor? I thought it was wine.
It's a form of wine.
They don't see W nowhere on this board. No type of wine.
Oh, wait a minute, are you go?
It say 28% alcohol by volume.
Oh, that's just a little wine. That ain't nothing.
I don't see wine nowhere on here.
Oh, that's wine. Why you just turning it around?
I'm about to Google this and see if it's wine. So that just showed me I can't let her buy the drink no more for this podcast. It's supposed to be all wine drinks. Anybody that might know what this is already?
Who said? Wait a minute.
We're gonna set it right here. Y'all already see the date? The 20. Well, we're gonna set this right here.
But it's flavorful though.
Yeah, it is, to be honest with you, but it's definitely not wine, because I don't see wine nowhere
Wine
on
is
it.
actually more potent than that. It is.
So like I said, I can't let her buy it no more. I gotta start buying it myself. It's good though. It is good. So our topic is, how important is physical attraction in a relationship, right? That's a very interesting topic, because 90% of these relationships are ran. I mean, well, let me re-say that. 90% of the time you meet somebody, you know, whether you determine if you're gonna talk to them or not, it's usually through how you're attracted to them physically, which is common sense because you don't really know nobody in the first meeting. So you know, but how important is it? How important is it, in your opinion?
Well, I'm gonna say it's kind of important. It's kind of important.
Okay,
I mean, some people might say, "Oh, I met him. He's so sweet. He's so nice," but he might have something wrong.
Messed up
with
grill or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's kind of be a breaker for me, like, you know what I'm saying? Not like maybe a little bitty stuff, but like I'm talking about, like, when I say messed up, I'm talking about a whole missing tooth. Can't do it. Cause me, I might need braces, whatever, but I'm talking about like missing teeth and stuff. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that. So for me, it's important. I mean, I have a type. Have I ever went outside the type? When I say type, I'm talking about body feature, like how they look on the outside. I haven't swayed away from that very much. So I have a type now. It is possible to meet someone that might be out your type and then get to know that person and then, build a relationship off of that because of other features that they may have. That's a big possibility.
Right. So that leads me to say we should start it like this. First, let's speak on how important it is to us.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's speak on how important it should be, that and from our perspective, how important we think it should be in dating, period.
Okay.
So, that's how you feel about it, though? That's how you feel?
Yeah, I feel like,
from your perspective, just you personally.
Just me personally.
What I mean by that is, it's a difference of how you think it should be perceived compared to how you look at it. How you look at it, you can tell nobody can be mad. It's just how you look at it. So
okay.
To you, how important is it?
It's very important. It's very important for me. And I think that it should be that way. Like, I mean, for me, just personally, let's talk about me personally. Let's see how I am. Like, it's a certain type that I absolutely I won't date that type, and it's just my personal preference, right? And it's a physical feature that I just like. Okay, let's just put it out there. I don't like men that have big bellies. Ooh, should I say not say that?
No, this is to speak your mind.
And it's a rationale for that. So listen, this is the rationale. Cause me, I'm a big girl. I'm a plus size girl, right? And I don't see myself with a plus size guy because that's not what I'm attracted to.
Okay.
And I don't have a belly, but I don't want to be bouncing bellies.
Right. So the thing is, how much of a deal breaker is that? Like,
it's a big deal breaker.
Right. So is it like a immediate, if you're walking through the mall and a guy walk up and he says, excuse me, and all that, right? And then behind you be like, oh shit, and all that, and then you turn around and he like
Teddy Ruxpin,
and that nigga's stomach is out here.
No.
This is automatically, no matter what he say, it's done. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because I'm not gonna be attracted to him, and I'm a chick.
Okay. What else? What else?
What
is it just?
man.
What else is it? Okay, you said not the teeth. If you're missing a tooth, right? So which one? Let's do the levels. The stomach or the tooth? Which one is worse?
Ooh.
And let me just say if the tooth is in the front. We're gonna say the front tooth. Because if it's the front tooth or the stomach. Let's say the tooth do come up. Excuse me, all that bull crap, right? You turn around like, oh shit. Because when you turn around, you see this nigga tooth gone, right? Like, okay, which one is worse? If the nigga like this, then the tooth gone, or if he turn around and bright yellow teeth.
No.
I said bright yellow. That's a DiGiorno, whatever name that shit is. But bright white teeth, but the nigga's stomach almost touching you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest. I would let it go with the stomach because if I take the dude out around anybody I know with the tooth, they gon' hold me.
100%.
100%.
Okay.
You could get away with the belly because they be like, oh, he's so cute. He look like Teddy Ruxpin. Okay, I get it. But if I bring
Teddy who?
Ruxpin, you know, little teddy bear. Back in the day, the Teddy Ruxpin.
Do you know all the time I thought it was a singer?
Teddy Ruxpin?
That's a teddy bear?
It's a teddy bear back
I
in the
didn't
day.
know. I thought it was like teddy bears, like a teddy, like a singer or something.
No.
You talking about a teddy bear?
Google it.
I'm not about to Google a teddy bear. I just didn't know that's just you talking about.
Yes, Teddy Ruxpin. Okay, that's a teddy bear. So
I thought it was like an old fashioned singer.
No, so if I go out with my girls or whatever, right, and I introduce them and I bring her to the club and they be like, hey, he smile, and now too, they gonna be like, what?
Whoa.
Now with the belly, I can kind of get away.
Yeah, you could dress around that.
Because I have some friends that don't like nothing but big dudes, period. Like 6'4", 6'7", 6 with the belly. So I can get away with it. They might be like, oh, you don't want him, I get him. And I'll be like, okay, you can have him.
Okay, but, so what's another? Okay, the tooth, the belly. What else?
The tooth, the hygiene, maybe. This might sound weird, but I would say hygiene. And when I say hygiene, I mean like...
That don't sound weird.
No, because I like to see men sweat.
Oh, okay. So it's different, basically. Like,
yes.
You don't like a stinking man, but at certain situations, you enjoy seeing a man sweat. Like, you're working out or something.
I like to smell. I got to...
But see, we talking about physical, right?
Okay.
So what's a physical like? Okay, the tooth was one. So Mike Tyson couldn't have got you back in the day, right?
No.
And then the stomach, yes, he could. He got that bread. But so then the stomach, that's number 2, right? And so number 3 would be what?
Well,
what if a dude walked up to you with some kangaroos on? The ones I showed you.
That's not fit. You mean his shoes?
Yes, kangaroos.
Oh, no. Probably not. No, not the kangaroos. No.
Yeah.
Not the kangaroos.
It's some actual shoes, if y'all don't know, called kangaroos. Google them. I'm going to see if I can put it up on here, but I was in a restaurant and the dude had something on, and it was old. They wasn't taken care of, and so yeah, you can't do the kangaroos.
So that's the thing. Like if I noticed him and he looked like he ain't got no money, and I'm not saying I'm a money hungry type person, because I'm not, but I'm saying you could be frugal and still look nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could keep yourself up nice, dress wise or whatever. So yes.
So he'll talk to a guy with kangaroos on.
No.
You said yes, and you said it again. Okay, what's wrong with the kangaroos?
They old.
Yeah, I mean, Jordans is
Wait,
old.
do they even sell them?
Hey, Jordans is old.
Where you going to get them from?
The retro Jordans are old.
No, that's different. That's Jordan. I'm talking about where you gonna get
so
some
it's not about how old it is. It's about the popularity. Okay.
Yes.
I guess that's a different topic too. If we're gonna do one day, but all right.
Yes.
All right, so he can't have no kangaroos on. He gotta have all his teeth in his mouth.
Yeah.
Stomach can't be big. Okay,
flat. I need the stomach to be flat.
Okay. What else? What else would be a physical contraction?
For me, eyes. I'm an eye person. Okay. So when I say eyes, I'm not talking about color necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Green. I'm not talking about that. No, I'm talking about their eyes.
How they look.
The shape of the eye.
They can't have no bulgy ass like. Right, he come in, how you? Good evening. Right, you turn around like, he like this. What's your name?
I ain't gonna say bulgy either. I'm just gonna like their eyes. I look at a man and his eyes mean a lot to me, and I can't necessarily say like the color, whatever. I'm not the color person. No, I'm talking about the shape of the eye, how their eyelashes are, how their eyebrows are. I'm like that, and clean. I like
clean cut,
clean shaven, bald head. That's about it.
Okay. So basically, back to the original question. The physical appearance means a lot to you. It has to matter. I mean, it's not even. You're not even gonna give it a chance to go past the physical appearance if it's not where you need it.
Yeah, and I respect that, because I feel like if I like you, I'm gonna like you, and I'm gonna have to look at you when I get up in the morning, and I'm gonna be able to look at you, and you're gonna have to look at me. So when men say they don't like big girls, I don't get mad. I don't care, because I get it. That's your preference. That's not what you like. But guess what? There's some out there that do. Yeah. So I'm gonna move on to the next.
Okay.
That's all. So what about you?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not really that important to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, you just can't. You just gotta be clean. Keep your. You gotta. As a woman, you have to make sure you're on point at all times. And not trying to say you're perfect, because nobody can be perfect. You know, us men and women will get caught slipping sometime, lacking. But I'm saying 90% of your, day, you should be on point. Like, so I can't, if I meet you and if you're dirty, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about just a little Kool-Aid stain your son.
What if they just get out work?
That's what I'm saying. That's an exception. Oh. I'm saying, like, if you got like, or say if you was holding your baby and it burped up on you or something, or say if like, say if you was eating in the car talking to your girl and then you spilled something on your like that little stuff. No, but I'm saying you can tell when you look at a person if their clothes are dirty or not. Mm-hmm. You can tell how a person's dressed, how they match stuff up, how they carry themselves, their whole overall look. You can tell if a person's cleaning up. Mm-hmm. The biggest turnoff for me, from the physical aspect, is basically you gotta be clean. You gotta be clean. We talking about physical, but I was gonna say, you, as a woman, you need to always have some type of scent that's like perfume. Like, even if you put it on this morning, you know what I'm saying, and then it's later afternoon, might not be able to smell that good, but you can still smell it a little bit. But we ain't on scent. But anyway, physically, you need to be clean at all times. As a woman, you're a rose. You know what I'm saying? You're a flower, so you gotta make sure you keep yourself neat, clean at all times. I'm not really too much tripping over here, cause I don't look at unless a woman's hair is just dirty or nappy. You know what I'm saying?
So you okay with natural hair?
Yeah, I'm okay with any hair. Like, it could be, even if a woman got you know, I don't judge when I see women with them things in their head. I don't judge. You know how some people be like, oh, they look radish or whatever they say. I don't judge a woman when she got that thing.
You talking about the bonnet?
That don't turn nothing. Anything that a woman has on her head, it doesn't turn me off.
So
if she's in a store, gas station, if she, you know, walking down the street, or if she's whatever, she can have anything on her head. If she's clean, she can have anything on her head. I don't judge that. So I don't judge. But of, like I say, hair. If a woman hair is like just nappy, you can tell she don't. That's like something like that would be a turn off for me. It's physical, but you don't have to have no dime. You don't have to be no dime. You ain't gotta have no perfect shaped body. You don't have to have no perfect. Now, of course, that's what I would want as a man, but nah, it's not important to me. But you gotta be clean. You can't have. It's just like how you expect out of a man. You can't be no woman and have no holes in your damn, clothes and shit, and like, just walking around. I don't care if you're at the laundromat. Have something on that's clean. If you got a little bitty bleach stain on a shirt or something, if you at the laundromat, that's cool. But you got to be clean. Your stuff got to be clean. You should be clean. At worst case scenario, you don't have to be matching. Like I said, you might get caught slipping, but you got. I'm not even against women that be in public with pajamas. And I know 90% of the people say that's ratchet and they look down on them. I don't. If a woman is in the store and has pajamas on, you know what I'm saying? If it's clean, I don't have no problem with that. And a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? That's actually like I'm kind of like attracted to that a little bit. If she like, if the pajamas fitting her body and stuff, like I'm attracted to it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But, if she goes to the store with
because subconsciously it put me in the mind of like, okay, if I'm attracted to her, it put me in the mind like, okay, if that was my girl, that's how she would look in the bedroom with her pajamas on. It's just a subconscious thing. But like, I don't even mind that. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, nah, you just have to be clean. That's the only thing I care about. And then of course, I mean, if you could be clean as heck, but don't have no holes in your shoes. That should be common sense though. Okay. Don't be clean and then you got shoes on and you got like a hole in there or something like that.
Okay, so let me ask you some questions.
Yeah.
So you don't care how shape wise, whatever, right? So what if the girl don't have no bottom at all? Nothing. Flat as a board.
Hell no.
Oh, but you just said.
Okay, but I said.
You just said.
Yeah, but
like she don't.
That comes with when people say stuff. Stuff that's.
But
when a person say stuff, it ain't like I said 100% like, oh, I don't care at all. Like, period, about body shape. I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got. I mean, come on now. You can't have no, like.
But there's women out there like that.
No, I mean, I'm not that. Well, since the topic is, does it matter? It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
If I meet a woman that I'm not, but see, it'd have to be like, I have to see something in her when I meet her for me to bypass that because, I'm attracted to skinny girls. I'm attracted to thick girls. I'm attracted to voluptuous women. I was always attracted to thick women all my life, but within the last 3-4 years, I've been attracted to skinny women too. So I'm attracted to all type from thin to thick, but you can't be too thin. Like literally don't have like if you got a shirt on and you're a woman and you don't have if it's like a flat, you don't have no chest period at all. You know what I'm saying? That's I mean you got to have a little. You don't have to be a lot. I don't even have to be big breasts, but you got to have something where I could tell you have breasts, even if it's small breasts. But it can't just be, and there's some women that don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And as far as you don't have to be thick. You know what I'm saying? You could be. I've seen a lot of nice looking women that was thin that had a shape to them. But if it's just like straight down, and with your clothes on, I can't tell where your butt start at. No, it's too thin.
Okay.
As far as thick, like, you could be as thick as whatever, but you just gotta. I'm attracted to a woman that has to have shape to it, and from my understanding, that's the difference of a voluptuous woman and just a BBW, right? Like, I like voluptuous women. You could be thick as whatever, as long as it's shaped. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do. No offense if somebody watches this that feel like this is your description, but I can't do just out of like if you're just big and it's not shaped. I'm not attracted to it. Put it like that. It would be very hard for me to look past that to try to be in a relationship with somebody because no matter how people try to play it off and say looks and everything and all that. It's important to a certain extent because you gotta kiss that person or whatever, you know, what grown people do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that. So that's the level of importance it is to me. It's not really a deal breaker. It's not that many women, if you think about it, that's real thin like that, real thin. Not that I've seen that, not a lot of them, or that's real thick and just out of shape. So anything in between means I really don't have a big, you know, it really doesn't matter to me.
What about height? Cause I meant
What
to
about
say
what?
that. I meant to say that height.
For me?
Yeah, cause for me, height is a thing for me too. Like I don't think like I don't like extra tall men. Like why I have to look at them like that? Cause I'm short. So anything past like 6'1", that's too tall for me. I need, and some women don't like short men, but anybody 5'6", 6'1", that's it. I don't like nobody I gotta do like this too. So, or I don't like nobody that's like this. If you shorter than me, I can't do it. I can't do it. If you shorter than me, I'm pretty short.
Okay, so which one? Okay, here's another one. Good evening, right? You be like, oh shoot, turn around like, where you at? I'm down here, and you look like what the? And this nigga down here, right?
No,
I'm talking about you ain't even giving a chance.
No,
nothing.
I can't.
You ain't even gonna see what he want. He might just try to tie shoes for you. Your shoes untied. You know
I'll be nice because I'm a nice person.
But what if you say, what if you look up like, I was just feeling you, you know? So what if he got the voice you want? What if he got the money you want? What if he just got everything? Same little physique,
how much
right?
money we talking?
I wanted to take you out to eat for a minute and all that. What you doing?
No. And I'm gonna tell
You wouldn't even let him take you out to eat?
No.
At least you being real. At all.
No. I'm not because I would feel some type of way. Like
you wouldn't even want to talk to him you wouldn't even want to talk to him right there, would you? You'd be embarrassed when you.
It's not even about being embarrassed. It's like, why waste my time? Like, why waste your time? It's all about wasting time. I'm not gonna waste your time.
So let me
I'm not
ask
gonna
you
waste your
something.
time.
Let me ask you something.
You
And
gonna
this
fall
is
in
look,
love with me,
no, listen.
and then I'm gonna cheat on you, and it's gonna be over.
And this is why people have low self-esteem issues because no, listen. So look, and I'm not judging you because you got your own preference, right? But I'm just laughing because I'm picturing a scenario like. So you basically saying, before you even waste any of y'all time, you got straight.
Yes, because it's gonna be a waste of time. I mean,
You don't think it's nothing that dude can do to get you on his team? Nothing.
First of all, if he right here, when I turn around, I'm gonna knock him over with my boot.
Right, that's probably gonna be a turn on for him.
He gonna fall over.
No, look, I'm saying this. I'm saying this. So from point A to point Z, right? Everything you wanted a man. He came to you. Good evening. He came to you like, you know, sound like Alfred Hitchcock, whatever. And then you look where you at. He like, you down there. I'm talking about, and then he say the perfect lines, and then he like, you said how much money? What if he show you? He got 3 black cars. Like he say he'll take you to eat wherever you want to go, and he say you can hop in his limousine with him. Well, he gonna hop in, but you can just climb in, right? But you gonna hop in the limousine with him. Y'all
he got limo?
Yeah, outside waiting, everything you need, but he just down here. Good evening and all that. He got bodyguards. Let's say that he the man. 5'8", the man.
5'8"?
Yes.
5'8"
Yeah.
not bad. I take a 5'8". When you said little, I thought you meant like.
Okay, 5'6".
No, I do 5'6".
5'5". I want something that's uncomfortable for your mind.
Oh,
5'5".
Uncomfortable for me?
Yeah.
It's probably like a 5'2".
What if he's
or
5'2"?
5'1".
What if he's 5'2"? Everything else you want. What if his face really looked at me, his soul turned on? You know what I'm saying? Then he got the perfect haircut.
But if he's 5'2", he probably a dwarf dog.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it because they plump.
No, listen. But everything else.
Have you ever seen a dwarf that's skinny?
Probably on the yeah, I have actually on the Wizard of Oz.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about skinny, like with a body, like with a chest.
You know how funny that'll be though. I'm just picturing it. Imagine you with a little dude like that. You know what I'm saying? You walking around with him. That'll be the weirdest looking couple.
I'm
like,
just
that
saying.
little dude, and you like got your hand on top of his head while y'all walking and shit. So look, here's my thing. So it's nothing he can do to get you in that limo.
Oh,
He got a Range Rover limo, right?
Oh,
Truck.
okay. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, he'll get you. It's too much. So he get you in the Range Rover, right? And what if he like got guards and everything? You like, what you do? And you say, don't worry about it. I'll tell you one day. And all that, right? So you like, I'm gonna mess with the dude, whatever. What if he just opened the door for you? You know what I'm saying? Y'all go. Look, y'all going on dates. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. What if he's just a perfect gentleman? He like ask you, do you have any financial problems? Let him know. He tell you that first day off real.
What? Financial problems?
Anything. First day off real. Right? He's starting to get taller than you. He's starting to get taller than you. Huh? He's trying to get a little bit taller. So I'm saying, and then what if in the bedroom? What if in the bedroom all the magic? What if he got like a what's that dude name? What's the dude name of the cartoon that had the Woody Woodpecker? What if that nigga tongue moved like that nigga head? Woody Woodpecker, his tongue. What if that nigga just everything?
But see, this is the thing though with me, cause I'm kind of weird though, because with me personally, it could be one thing a dude. He could be cute, he could be fine, everything. But if he do one thing that turn me off, I just be like over it. I'm sorry.
What if he didn't do nothing to turn you off?
His shortness is gonna turn me off.
So you wouldn't grab you. So back to your point, you would just stop it right there, basically. To just.
I might date him a couple weeks.
To see if he lying about the bills.
Yeah, I might, a couple weeks. I might entertain him.
You'll be depressed.
Is that wrong? Being entertained?
No, you let him know ahead of time. I'm just gonna entertain him.
Yeah, I think I probably would do that. I'd probably be like, look, let me tell you something. You're really nice. But let's start.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Let's start as friends.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
We already know about you.
If a dwarf walked up to me, I can't do that.
And well, she got money though.
I don't care.
You don't care?
Mm-mm.
But most dwarfs are thick.
Yeah.
With the booties.
I be seeing dwarfs now on these little TV shows they got out now, stuff like that. And I'm just saying as far as attractive. I don't have nothing against little people. I don't have nothing against like.
I think that's the word you're supposed to use.
What?
Little people.
Yeah, I don't have nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're people just like we are. But relationships, like talking to them, I'm straight. I can't do it. I won't even like. She literally would have to say, "Excuse me," and then I look down, and then she like, while I look down, she gotta have her bank account on her phone while she talking to me, and they gotta have 8 zeros behind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest before me even, and then when I'm talking, looking down, I wouldn't even be looking at her. I'd be answering her questions, looking at the bank account. That's about it.
Wow.
Other than that, I can't do it because like it's like you said. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really was like, I was trying to see can I get you past that point, but I wouldn't go past that first conversation.
Yeah.
If you say, just take my number and try me out and all that, no.
No, because I'm going to end up hurting you. Like, your feelings going to be hurt.
Yeah, you might as well just hurt them feelings right there and then, yeah.
Yeah.
So
about extra tall. Like 6, I don't know, 5, 6, 7. Cause
me?
Yeah, how tall are you?
6 feet.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
6'8".
Yeah, and I think I've had one time in my life when I was younger, I talked to a woman that was taller than me, but I was like a kid, you know. She was a kid, so. But yeah, I could do that if she was a nice woman and she had, you know, I can do that. I would look past that. Now, how serious we got and stuff, and like, it would be kind of, I don't know. I'm not used to, you know, talking to nobody taller than me, so it would be challenging to do that. You know, but if she's a good person and she had her shit together and all that, I would, if it's worth it, I would work around that. I would see can I work around that. You know what I mean? So,
okay. Now, tall guys for me, like too tall, I can't do it. I don't. That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
You know, but once you get past the physical, you know, sometimes people say, well, just get to know somebody, and I think that's what online dating comes a lot into place, right? Because people like, okay, well, they may have something wrong with them or something, and maybe they feel like they'll be better off just the people not seeing them before ahead of time, and then see them after. Because, you know, back in the day, we had, you know, these new millennium kids. They don't know nothing about MySpace.
What's millennium? You feeling the drink? Millennium.
Millennium?
You feeling the drink? That's cool.
We had what? MySpace, AOL. We had
Black Planet.
We had all those things, but it's still the same shit, probably. You know what I'm saying? So,
in case y'all wondering, Y'all probably thinking like every podcast is he eating. Yeah, I'm greedy. So just put that. This ain't nothing but chips though. But
You had shrimp before though.
yeah. So now let's get on. How important do we think it should? How much do we think it should actually matter? Right. You want to go first, or want me to go first?
Rephrase the question again. Say it again.
Well, first we gave our own perspectives from our personal mind, but now let's say how important do we think it actually should be in a relationship?
I think maybe it probably like 50-50 maybe, because I think if a person's able to get past a person's physical and don't care about that, and then just get straight to the relationship and they okay, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Then it's okay then. Like, it's okay. Like, if you can get past it. Now, some people just can't get past certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's really important, because in a relationship, you have to be able to, when you wake up in the morning, you see that person, you be like,
Yeah.
Even when they don't have look in their back. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they got like a little cold in their eyes when they first wake up, the breath might be a little hot, right? But you can still look at that person and be like, you know what? He's a handsome natural rapper. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for a girl. You gonna have to be able to look at the girl and be like, you know what? She kind of cute. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I think the direction this question is leading is like, how important is it when it's in deciding? Because if a person wants a good relationship, right? As that's most people dream to have a good relationship that lasts. I think it's like, how important should a physical attraction be when allowing yourself to go into a long-term relationship? So say if you date the midget, right? Say if he got bread, so I'm gonna talk to this nigga for a little bit, right? Instead of he's everything you wanted in the midget, right? This is saying this nigga was like, saying all the right things and like, and he just tell the truth. He don't have no kids. He don't have no family because don't nobody want him because he's short, right?
Oh Lord, don't
listen,
tell
what if
me
he
that.
listen. What if he just told you the truth? Like, what if he just said that? He's like, I can't never get nobody, man, and all that, right? He just start. And what if he like cry on your shoulder, like he basically like, it's hard out here for a little brother and all that. He basically telling you like it was a hard life for him and shit, right? But he say that made him focus to get his money together. So right, so say that's his thing. But everything else, probably he treat you like just the finer things.
And this gonna sound really bad, and I'm sorry, but I have to keep it real, and it's gonna sound really bad. So I'm apologizing in beforehand, but I'm a cheat. The first nigga I see with the chest, and he got his little chest, and first nigga, it's rap. I'm a cheat. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it real. Which women you want me to lie? I'm sorry. I'm a cheat.
So let me ask you something. So you are going to pursue a relationship with her, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pursue the relationship, but you know for sure. When you're about to pursue it, like, I'm gonna cheat on this nigga. Like you can hug him, pat him, and like, but you're gonna cheat on him.
Yeah. That sound bad.
Huh?
That sound bad.
It's just being real, man. That's what this podcast is about, being real. Like,
it's gonna be sad because I really probably ain't gonna want to.
You're gonna be hurt, but you're gonna be like, I gotta get it.
Yeah. If the first nigga to walk
because
around
the crazy
party
is like, you can't, like, people do try to say like,
you can't force it.
It's on the inside what counts. All that bullcrap, right? And it's not bullcrap, but people do say it wasn't. But people don't want to face the reality that physical attraction is part of a relationship, whether people like it or admit it or not. Because that's like something that's an aspect of a relationship that you look forward to. It's being able to look at somebody and be attracted to them, watch a movie with them. They walk to the refrigerator, you looking like, or they walking back, or they walk in the room. That's a part of a relationship that's necessary, right? And people don't
hug them. I ain't gotta hug you like
and
this.
all that. And then, And then when you're in the bedroom with him, you ain't gotta look at his little grunts. He looking at you and stuff, and you gotta hold him up. So while he on you, you gotta hold him up. He doing little grunts, looking in your eyes and shit. You like, this nigga worth $20 million. He worth $20 million. I'm saying, right? So yeah.
Yeah, cause I mean, for me, and I'm just gonna be honest, like, I would feel like I would want someone if and I'm not the type of girl. Well, I mean, if I like somebody, I'm not flirtatious, but at the same time, if I see a guy, I might smile, hi, and just keep it moving. But I'm not like flirtatious with it. You know what I'm saying? But and if he tell me, you know, baby girl, you know, I don't really like plus size girls, I would be okay. I'd rather you tell me that. Yeah. And then I can keep it moving. I don't want you to get in a relationship knowing that you're not physically attracted to me, and then I find out later. But do you think you would still?
You do gotta consider this. Now that's easy for you to say because you still have your options to choose from. But if you was living in the midget world where everybody's turning you down, everybody. But no. I'm just saying. Not saying that happens. I'm just saying like. This is using like an example. So say if this one, the one you talk to, Lil Gerald, right? Say if his name's Gerald, right? Or Donald, right? So in his world, say in his world, he can't get no girls, right? And like, so that means he gonna take his rejection different, right? So I'm saying you can say that because you still got guys that's on you. So you could take 1 or 2 no's. But what about this dude that's taking no after no after no after no? And that's why he's so willing to cash out on you when he get you and pay your bills and all that because he want somebody, right? So how do you feel? Like you feel like he'll be able to still accept the no like you would?
Probably not.
Man, not.
No, I would have to tell him to. I try to make a business out of it. So since you can't get nobody, let's make an app, a midget app.
For midgets.
Just for midgets.
But you said most definitely. You said he got it coming. If you get with him, you going to cheat on him, right? Now you know.
At
least you being real though.
As soon as he turned his head, and somebody come looking around, looking like Trey.
You know how life is. His brother look like that.
Oh,
you meet his brother. His brother be everything you needed physically in a man.
And
all
be
that.
Ain't shit. And he ain't shit.
And he ain't shit. And he's single. And he ready.
He ain't ready.
He done got every. Yeah. He ready. Yeah.
That's how women do too. Ain't shit. He ain't shit. But he look good.
Yeah, I feel you because like even the midget with the bank account, the little lady, right? The little lady. If I talk to her, I definitely would be cheating. I probably would. I give her an ultimatum, right?
What's the ultimatum?
I'd be like, because I would want her to know, like, so I would just be like, you can have all of me. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you want it, as long as you cool with me going out here, and you know what? She might take it. That little nigga the little Donald, if he couldn't even get a girl, and he got you, he might take that. I'd rather be miserable than, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather not be miserable than not have nobody at all. You know what I'm saying?
Then we can get it.
Yeah, I might just give her that option.
But look, we can't go nowhere ever.
No, hell
ever. Nowhere ever together.
That'd be a miserable relationship to be in. Like, that'd be one of them type where you happy financially, but you just like,
Matter of fact, we go out to eat. We grew up hubbing.
That'd be one of them type, man. Like, you don't even want to be. They'd be like, Leslie, you done been with this man for 3 years. Why we ain't seen him yet? Why you ain't invite him to no family reunions, no dinners, no nothing? You keep having this. He don't work that much. You keep saying he working. You ain't even sent us a picture of the man. They think you a lesbian out here. Is it a man for real? Like,
yeah,
because you know when you take him to the family reunion, everybody gonna bust out laughing.
Oh, they my family, yeah, for sure. Yeah. They gonna hold me.
They gonna be sitting there like, we waiting for Leslie to get here. Y'all know she on the way with that new man we ain't seen yet, right? Mama finally got her to convince to bring him. All right, we can't wait. They all drinking. They say he got money. That's a limousine pulling up.
Oh, for sure.
You get out the limousine, and then he climb out and hop down like that. They'll be like, bruh! Like the whole everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel that.
I'll be like, but he got money though.
Yeah, I feel that. Nah, yeah.
No.
So with the little lady, I couldn't do it. You're right. It'd be better just to.
Right. So like you at the, you hooping, whatever. You gonna let her come see you hoop?
No.
She gonna be in the stand like
jumping up and down on the thing, looking silly. No.
On the bleachers?
Yeah, she can't come to nothing. She can't get nothing. And we get married, I'm gonna tell her don't even show up at the damn wedding. I'm saying we're gonna do a fill-in. She got money, let's pay a fill-in to come in and walk down the aisle. I can't do it. Now it's but how important, right? We gotta get back to that. How important should it be? I personally think that outside of extreme situations where it's somebody you definitely can't deal with, like you know how we were talking about the midget situation. I think outside of that, I think it shouldn't really be that important because what you really looking for is somebody that has something to bring to the table, like values, somebody that stand for something, somebody that, but you know, faithful, loyal. That's what the main thing you should be looking for. You know, so I don't think it should be really that important. You know what I mean? And you know, the crazy part about it is, and this is the crazy part, the way it works 99% of the time is, unless you meet somebody on a job that you fall for, or unless you meet somebody through some type of other situation, if it's not that, 99% of the time you meet somebody through physical attraction anyway. It usually starts with that. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part, and it has to, because you don't know how nobody is until you get to know them. So you can't meet nobody off of knowing how good they are. You know what I mean? You have to be off of physical. So that's the crazy part.
And then afterwards, after the physical attraction, then you find out they ain't shit. What you gonna do? You should have just went with the midget. I'm just saying. You find out they ain't shit. Yeah, nice body.
You gotta think about it. The badder somebody is, the more you gotta. Nah, let me just say this. I'm not saying this how it is, but I'm just saying. Usually, when you're walking around with a piece, right, a bad piece, unless that bad piece is on you and for you and ready to be with you, you know 1,000 other women looking at him, 1,000 other women on him, right? He know 1,000 other women looking at him on him. So that's a challenge in that. Then you gotta. You know, it's the same thing with men. You know,
but I like
these
that
men,
though.
Yeah, you like that part of it, but do you like the part of it if he like that too much? Like, but that's just like, you know, with women, like it's the same thing with women. You know what I'm saying? Like when you with a man, I mean, same thing for us men. If you with a woman, that's just a dime piece walking. You know what I mean? It's just like unless you know that woman is faithful to you and they ain't really paying attention to that. You gotta, if she promiscuous in a little sense of form, you just now you're taking yourself to a whole nother mental, you know what I'm saying, emotional strain, maybe unnecessary too.
Yeah.
If they're not, so that's a challenge in that. But I still think I still think unless it's an extreme situation, I think physical shouldn't be that important. Now, when you meet a man, if he's not physically fit, and you like a physically fit man, but he's not physically fit, he don't work out. Okay, do you in a relationship try to convince that man to get his stuff together?
I was saying like this. When I say physical, like he don't have to be he don't have to be extremely handsome. He don't have to be none of that. Sometimes it could just be his aura or his swag. You know what I'm saying? That make me kind of like him. That's a physical attribute, right? Like his, you know, if I look at him, his eyes, and then when he smile at me, then I might be like, oh, okay. I might have to holler. Now, from this down, then the other part's gone. So I'm gonna be looking, checking him out. Okay, well, he looks skinny. Okay, then I can go from there. But fit, like the facial thing, like the smiling and the swag is a big thing for me too. You gotta have some swag. Okay. You gotta be a little swaggerlicious. Okay. Just a little bit.
Yeah. So my final thoughts on this is, well, you go ahead and get yours first.
My final thoughts is, do what you like. Everybody ain't the same. So.
Well, I mean, as far as like more the topic is basically how important it is. So in your perspective, how important is, in your final thoughts, how important is, you know, because maybe some people might look at podcasts to learn or to get ideas or, you know, look for guidance. So, you know, the person that does look at this and be like, okay, let's see what they talking about. What would you tell that person?
I would tell the person to go with their instincts. And if a physical attraction is not a big thing for you, then don't go with it. I mean, but if it is, I suggest, if physical attraction is a big thing for you, I suggest you just go ahead and go with that and stick to it, because at the end of the day, it's going to turn out bad, because you're going to end up having extra activities, curricular activities, and you don't want to do that in a relationship, right? So the most important thing is to be honest with yourself, right? And say, hey, that's not really what I like, and just go with that. You know, you might miss out, but at the end of the day, do we have time to really find that out?
Right.
I'm just saying. And I feel like I don't want to be like I said, it's men out there that don't like plus size women, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. But tell me, let me know. You know, because I'm going to be like, oh, okay, nice to meet you, and keep it moving.
Okay. So, my final opinion on this is gonna be like a big boom. Cause this is gonna be another topic.
It's gonna be a boom.
I'm saying because this what I'm about to say is gonna be a topic one day in itself. But I feel like a lot of these babies is made. A lot of these kids out here. That's part of mothers and fathers that are not still together. I think that mistake, and I'm an example of that, but I think that mistake comes from chasing physical attraction. That's the DiGiorno talking.
But DiGiorno?
Whatever it's called.
DiGiorno, the pizza.
Yeah. So I think a lot of kids were made out of chasing physical attraction. I love my kids. I know everybody that has kids should love them, hopefully. But we might not like the person we made them by, but that person probably was met through some type of physical attraction, and it probably was chased. Now, don't get me wrong, not every situation, because some people watching probably was really in love and it just didn't work out, but a lot of these kids were made through just chasing physical attraction. So with us getting that far with it, I would say it's time for us to look at something outside of physical. You know, I don't think it's really important as making sure you know that the person you're dealing with has a lot in common with you, like your goals, your aspirations. Do they have, the same type of thoughts, same type of intellect, same type of demeanor you have? Is the energy like yours? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's more important than the physical attraction. So, in closing, I just don't think it's that important, the physical attraction. So, I'm gonna let you say it this time. The ending about the subscribe. I'm gonna let you say everything.
So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you hit all notifications, and share, most importantly. And leave a comment if you want to. And tell us how you like it. Is it, if you want us to explore more topics. If you like it, maybe you don't like it, whatever. So we'll talk to you later. See you later.
That's gonna be the closing. See you later.